How was pickleball?
It was great. We have such a fantastic group of people, and we're actually all playing better.
Awesome! I hear pickleball is the fastest growing sport in America.
It is.
And it's not expensive to play, at least at the basic level. In this video, we talk about moving and exercising on a budget. We look at options both free and low cost, and we have some tips on how to lower the cost of the exercise. Diabetes sucks.
But at Simply Diabetes, we can help you manage your diabetes cheaper and easier.
We are not medical professionals. We are people with diabetes, just like you.
Welcome. If you find this information useful, give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and tell your friends about us. What's the most popular exercise?
What?
Walking.
That makes sense. Walking is free, easy to start, low impact, which is great for joints. It doesn't require equipment beyond the shoes that you already have. You can do it almost anywhere. We already know how to do it. For people with type 2 diabetes, walking is actually one of the best forms of exercise.
I hate walking though. I prefer just about anything else. There are many options in gyms, but a gym membership is an expense that many people can't afford.
A gym is nice, but not necessary. As long as we can walk and do some simple weight exercises, we can get all the fitness we need.
What if you really want a gym membership?
I know a few ways around that. The first one is to find out if your health insurance offers this already. I know that some medical programs offer a benefit called Silver and Fit or Silver Sneakers. Your insurance might call it something else, but many offer such a benefit. This gives you membership in many popular gyms. So if you are on Medicare, this might be a good option for you.
I'm on Medicare, but unfortunately my insurance doesn't offer Silver and Fit.
No worries. There are other ways. Some people can get gym access through work. When I worked in an office, there was a gym in the building. Almost nobody was using it. And it was nice, good equipment, clean showers. I don't know why people didn't go there, but I did. Some organizations also offer gym memberships to members to check out any organization you belong to. You might be surprised.
What if I don't have such a benefit?
Time to find less expensive options.
Yeah, like my community center. The general public can join for just $15 a month, and it's only $10 for seniors. That's a great price. This isn't a particularly posh gym, but who cares? It has everything you need: classes, strength training, a basketball court that's also used for pickleball, and even racquetball courts.
Yeah. The only thing it doesn't have is a pool.
Right. No pool. If you want to swim, you need to find something else.
Open water swimming can be free. I used to do that in Seattle.
We'll talk about swimming more some other time. But back to gyms. What if the only one available is really expensive?
I know someone who works at a gym part-time, literally a few hours a month. She doesn't care about the money she makes there, but she gets free membership, which costs more than the money she's making. That's a good deal for her.
One thing I noticed is that people often start very ambitiously, particularly at the first of the year. You can't find a parking spot in January, but by mid-February, everything is back to normal. And there are all kinds of spaces.
Right. That's why it's better to try the gym first. Many offer free trials, sometimes a few days or even a week. Get one if you can. You can try the classes, the equipment, the environment, all for free before you spend a lot of money on a membership you won't use.
If you think exercise is a formal system that you somehow have to master, it's not like that. As long as we move, we're good.
You don't even have to have a dedicated time for it. Do something whenever you have a moment. For example, while I wait for coffee to brew, I walk around our kitchen island. It's the time that would be wasted otherwise because all I'm doing is waiting. It's not much time, just a couple of minutes, but using this time for movement is better than sitting around, and it all adds up. Do a few squats here and there, lift your legs while you're watching a movie, and so on. I squat while brushing my teeth. This is the ultimate in time saving because I have to brush my teeth anyway. And doing two things at once is the best use of my time.
I do too.
Woohoo!
And if you're really busy, you can do stealthy exercises.
Yes, we recently published a video about those. I'll add the link in the description.
So, we talked about inexpensive gym memberships, but you don't have one.
I don't. I naturally move a lot. I walk our dogs, work in the garden, which, by the way, counts very much as an exercise. And I swim whenever I can.
Many organizations, such as the American Diabetes Association, recommend walking for diabetes.
Walking is great. It's free, and just about anyone can do it. You don't need equipment other than good shoes. You can do it almost anywhere, and you can walk as much or as little as fits in your life. You can walk with friends.
Human or furry?
Or by yourself. We have a video about walking with dogs. I added a link in the description.
But I hate walking.
I know. I never understood that.
Well, when I was a kid, my body is such that my legs are really short. And when I was a kid, I had to run to keep up with everybody. And so I hated it. But I love pickleball.
Tell me more about it.
I love pickleball. I find the time to play no matter what. Many courts are free, and there are lots of people happy to play. A good paddle can be expensive, but you don't need the best one there is, particularly when you're just starting. An inexpensive one will do nicely. At my center, they also have spare paddles at the desk for people to use. So you don't need to buy one before you try it.
And sometimes someone in your local Buy Nothing group can have a paddle they don't need.
You can also buy a used one in a used sports equipment store. Pickleball is great, and you can find a group anytime at any level, and people are generally friendly. I've made a lot of friends this way, and even if you're not very competitive, you can still have fun.
But even pickleball is not for everyone. My knee won't allow me to play.
Choose something else, except there are so many possibilities. How do you choose one?
You know what the best exercise is?
What? Can we say that on the video?
The one you enjoy. So try free new things. I did an internet search and found tons of different things for just about every level of ability and every taste. I discovered Tai Chi. I don't do very formal workout, but I do a few exercises here and there. It actually makes me feel better. Who knew?
The internet is full of exercise videos, and many don't require any equipment at all.
Exactly. It's perfect to discover what you like. And if you feel intimidated, awkward, trying things at home is perfect. It's like having your own personal trainer for free.
Exactly. No one will know if you do it less than perfectly.
You want a free personal trainer? Try your dog. We have a video about that. The link is in the description.
So, starting an exercise program for free is pretty simple, and anyone can do it.
Just be careful you don't do too much too quickly. If you try to push yourself too hard, you'll get sore and discouraged.
And that's no good.
No. So start gently and pay attention to your body.
Several years ago, back in about 2015 or 16, I was lying in bed at night and my heartbeat didn't sound right. Marjan and I both heard it, and so we decided that it's time for me to go see a cardiologist. And it's a good job I did. I didn't know it at the time, obviously, but my heart valve genetically was, instead of being yay thick, had shrunk because of calcification to the point where it was stopping functioning properly. As it happens, I was still playing racquetball, but I would come home and I sat down and took 3 breaths and I was asleep.
Yeah, I remember that. You were also very, very pale.
So please listen to your body. You should know what your heartbeat sounds like. You should know if you're not feeling quite right or if you don't look quite right. take the time to go talk to a medical professional and get at least someone else to look at it so that you don't end up in a situation where you can't recover from it.
And this is also one reason why medical professionals always recommend to talk to your doctor before you start any exercise program. Because if you do see your doctor, they could find out some things that you need to address before you start an exercise program.
Yeah, they might recognize the systems as the start or part of something that is well known to be wrong. So please listen to your body and act on it.
The other part about it is that there could be some exercises that are better for you than others, and a doctor can steer you in the right direction.
I was fortunate because I was already exercising. At that point, I'd been playing racquetball for the best part of 40 years, able to deal with the heart valve issue pretty easily, as it turns out.
Thank goodness.
I played racquetball 3 hours the day before my surgery, and I was back on a court 8 weeks later.
Yay! Awesome. It is also a good idea to talk to your doctor before you start an exercise program.
So food and exercise are easy. The big one is meds.
That's a big topic, and we again have a few tricks, but it will have to be a separate video.
If we inspired you to save money while keeping diabetes at bay, give us a like.
Subscribe to our Simply Diabetes channel and click the bell notification icon so you never miss our new videos.
See you next time.
Until then, keep your blood sugar in the healthy range.